morning, 13th of August 2025. So, the song today is Put Your Records On, which usually means, because we've had it before I believe, it's time for a saging. Open your windows, put your music on, get the sage out, cleanse the energy. So let's see what they've got today. First house of Aries, Leo again, and the moon. I don't know if the moon was in Aries. I don't know if it still is. I'll have a look at that. So Aries and Leo have been playing a lot in these cards, haven't they? So Aries is the energy that gives, it is energy. It's what gives you the impetus to move forward. Leo is the control, good or bad. It's the heart, the back. It's things that are done in the dark. It's strength, it's courage in the positive. Aries is about the head and face. So the negative, it's head and face injuries. It's about having face, as the Japanese would say, self-esteem, self-respect, knowing who you are. So, let's have a look. Oh, steady. Today's card is a death card, which we know is not an actual death. It's a transformational energy. It's coming out of your comfort zone at best, which is what we want in the upright. Or it's grieving and withdrawing into yourself in the negative. So, let's see. It's the butterflies, because we go in as a caterpillar. We stay for a while and heal, and we come out the other side as a butterfly. We use those wings to soar. 13. Nick. Hannah. Could be important. Helen. So let's see. There's Aries on the cut straight away. The father energy, the all-father. Odin, if you like. The boss, the government official, the father figure. The most important male in your life. If you hear a loved one's favourite song on the radio or elsewhere, know that that's them, because it says, "Girl, put your records on, sing your favourite song." There's Aries in the read already, so it was meant to be. So let's see. Keep your words and thoughts positive, because miracles can actually happen if you believe. Siblings, children, school days, mental capacity, clarity. Someone new possibly entering your life that works with blade, disc, cups or wood. Examples would be the chef, the hairdresser, the surgeon for blades, etc. Discs can be anything from coins to circular saws. You get the picture. It's somebody usually that wears hats or is many things to many people. Sometimes it's a gardener, but this is you casting spells with your thoughts and words. It's Gemini energy. Hands, arms, shoulders, 1 and 28. There is a chance of head injuries here or problems with someone's self-esteem. And they're prepared to set the world on fire. It's their way or the highway. You're not protected and you won't be successful with this attitude. Ego out of control. Too brash. 4 and 31. There's a Scorpio, how we needed it in the upright, so transformations taking place. That's bosses, government officials, we've got a lot of that at the minute. Father figures, partners, etc. Princes, kings, presidents making bad decisions. Lack of success, someone feels like they've failed, they've had a battle and they think they've failed it for at least a week. But they're open to new horizons. So Spirit will give you fair winds, but you have to hoist your own sail. You have to be open. That narcissist has gone away and now it's replaced with unconditional love for yourself and for others. Perhaps a child involved, but there is an ending to especially family love, a long-term thing that was maybe once happy but now isn't, and a rejection. 10 months. A missed opportunity. So emotionally overwhelmed and a lack of self-esteem, and it's very hard to stay positive in this situation. Feeling like a failure, feeling like you have nothing. That's not true. So will this opportunity come round again, Spirit, or not? A failed business, a failed proposal, a failed gift, whatever it is, something hasn't taken place. Yeah, feeling stuck, unable to leave the baggage of the past behind. You're going to have to, especially thought-wise. Stuck in stormy waters, and that's why you've got to keep a clear head. Yeah, not enough work or putting too much effort into something that doesn't serve you. Burning the candle at both ends and making yourself ill. It's a negative situation. Gossip, the 3 norns, May the 1st, 3 women possibly. It can be a third party. Something that you're not invited to or you can't attend. This is a toxic situation that you need to free yourself from. This is the devil, 15. It is Jamie. It's no longer selling your soul to the devil for shiny baubles, no longer trying to keep up with the Joneses, having to reassess what is really important in your life. Capricorn energy, but it's positive 15. And we have the 8 and 26 again, the legal matters, because in this deck it's a Libra. There may be fights on the courtroom steps, but justice will be served. Find your tribe. Love yourself unconditionally without ego, and love others the same. What you give out is what you'll get back, so find your tribe. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. Yeah, this rejection, we've got it now. So someone has faced a rejection. Someone is feeling outcast for at least a year, and it may go on for another year. So this missed opportunity is the most important thing. It's time to bring something to a successful conclusion and travel to the object of your desire, be the person, thing, or event. So not this year, but next year, because this year is a conception year. Something will be born. The World Wide Web, if you're starting an internet business, could be very important. 21. Yggdrasil, the world tree. Inheritances. You have the moral high ground, so don't give up. Justice will be served, and you will free yourself from this toxic situation and then be able to travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things, or events. So we go. Someone's got a tattoo that isn't appropriate. Maybe that your dad in spirit didn't like tattoos and you've got one. But all the major arcanas are positive. So apart from, which one was it? The father figure, the 4 or 31. Yeah, children. Children are very important, negative wise. Bad memories from the past, somebody from the past returning that there's been a rejection from, trauma from the past, childhood trauma, child abuse even. Somebody is going to make a declaration of love, of intent, whatever it is. They're coming home to who they truly are, homecoming. No longer wasting the time, energy, breath on people that don't want to listen. There it is again, 3 times. A rejection, a rejection, a rejection. 3 rejections in this year. And then success. So if you've been rejected 3 times from a job, a person, whatever it is, this will be the success. No more dreaming with your head in the clouds. You're narrowing down your options, or you're running out of options. Success will be yours after the 3rd rejection. And you're going to have to choose wisely because you can't have it all. So you can't sit on the fence, you've got to make a decision and choose. 2 years. Yeah, because someone here is doing things behind your back, and that's why you're getting rejections, because there's lies, deceit and theft. Somebody's taking credit for what you do, or taking your credit, as in using your credit card, using money that was yours, whatever it is, behind your back. You were unaware of it at this time. 7 of Swords, 7 weeks. And so you're apathetic, you're bored, you just can't see where you're going. You've got to stay open and stop overthinking this. Analysis paralysis, your inner child is listening to all the words from the past, the knives that was out, the people that condemned you all the time, and it's made you feel small. Now, thankfully, you're going to stand up and defend yourself, and then there'll be success. So, first house is Aries. It's your individuality, what makes you you, your face, your head. It is Aries, so we've got Aries in there. It's your place of birth and your immediate environment. It's an aha moment because it's your white chakra, the crown chakra. The self, the incarnation, your self-image. You've got to start thinking positively and love yourself in a way that's not big-headed. Self-image and your separateness, your individuality. Your feelings are not theirs, their feelings are not yours, their problems are not yours. Physical characteristics and personal appearance, expectations of your environment. You expect too much. It's your identity. It's where you were formed, your development. So if you're born under Uranus or Mars, it indicates a sudden appearance. If you're born with Pluto, the process may have been life-threatening. Saturn can mean that you had a slow and difficult birth and a cold reception from the family, or being impoverished, so poor. It is the masking a placid sun sign, then not much will actually get done. Venus, Scorpio, we've got Scorpio. When 2 signs fall in this house, a planet such as Mars in the second may reveal an unexpectedly aggressive nature. So we've got Leo moon, so something going on behind your back in the dark, because the moon is the dark, the shadow, and Leo is things going on in the dark. So moon, Leo moon. Emotionally proud, generous, confident, dominant, playful, self-indulgent. The moon in Leo needs to feel special and dislikes being put down or ignored. Or somebody's not happy that you're not paying them the attention. Drama queen's out again. Oh, and there's Odin, what did I say? The old father, there he is. Othila. He is in the reverse, unfortunately, so he's not happy. And he's letting everybody know it. He's not ruling his kingdom as he should, as befits a king. It's the emperor's new clothes, so he's being told he's stupid for so long that he believes it. Ethel or Ethel, dear to all men, if they enjoy their home. Somebody here does not enjoy their home. Whatever is right and proper in continual prosperity. A letter O. And I think this is a big O. This is nobility, it's princes, so your status in life. Adele, the name Adele, and Dutch and German influences. Aristocracy, the rightful claim to inherited status. What did I say? Somebody wants your inheritance. It also indicates noblesse oblige, the obligation of one's position in society and duties that one owes to one's kin and people. Of course, there is the added implication of loyalty that the people owe to their monarch. And when a monarch ails, the people suffer, and that's why England's going to pot. They used to have to pay with their lives if they didn't lead their people well. So it is with Odin, who hung himself on a windy tree to win knowledge. So you need to find out what is being held from you. And the Norns are not telling and keeping secrets. So in reverse, disloyalty and the overturning of established principles is likely when this rune is found in the inverted position. Disputes over inheritance and quarrels about money and status are equally likely. A loss of some kind is shown, possibly due to theft or legal chicanery, and I would say 3 losses. And the legal chicanery, there's going to be arguments on the courthouse steps. Modern interpreters often suggest that an inverted Othila predicts accidents and problems with machinery, so be very, very careful when you go about your day with machinery. So that is why you need to sage. Put your music on, open the windows and do some... Oh, it's there again. What is it? And number 6. It's drugs, marijuana. It's not addictive by itself, but it does make your inhibitions less, and unfortunately then you end up being tempted by other things. The moon, so in the dark, Venus, love, Saturn, the truth, and Neptune is the depth of things. It's used to enhance meditation, divination, and spirit contact. The traditions of magic, of ingestion or inhalation to shift your consciousness. The leaves and flowers and resin can be used to heal rituals, to help the recipient be open to healing. Dissolve your rigidity. He needs to dissolve his rigidity and feel the natural flow of life. Sprinkle it upon a candle. Cannabis tea can be used to wash your magical tools. Scrying, if you use it on a mirror, to see through time and space, or upon a blade or wand to open the gates and call for the spirits. Cannabis can be sprinkled into magical ink to empower your spells and help write or draw from a place of direct spiritual guidance. Care should be used in working magically with this plant. Just because it's not toxic, like many of the witchcraft's herbs, excessive use will diminish its results. The nature of cannabis is to lighten and to open, so for you to be open to what's coming, to hoist your own sail. It dissolves your rigid boundaries and brings out your childlike loving nature. It expands your awareness, your field of consciousness, not only of others, but of nature. It can help us get in touch with our body and also the body of the earth in relationships. Cannabis can aid in increasing telepathic abilities, yes, with the magician there. Mind connectivity of the mind with someone. Healing, joy, humour, allowing us to see ourselves and the world in a different light. Calming us and enhancing our creativity. Unfortunately, it's in the reverse. So cannabis reverse comes up, we might feel lost or adrift. I'm sure he does. And need some structure to balance our excessive dissolution. We must find our own centre in the midst of the streams of life and establish our sense of self without slipping into fear. And that's what we're going to do there. Be open. You are connected. Be happy. And finally, the March hare and the oak. So, 1st of March, we've got the first there. March is Pisces, new opportunities. So you get 3 rejections and then 1 new opportunity. 1st of March, possibly next year. I know it seems a long time, but it'll soon fly. So, number 3, abundance, Taurus, Venus. And we've had Venus in every read this week, near enough. Agriculture, the military, the mother, so mother and father. Abundance, 3. 3 it is. Hares are often symbols of fertility and love, associated with the Celtic goddess Austere. They represent springtime, a season of birth and abundance. A variety of ancient cultures have linked the oak tree, so Taurus, with bravery and vitality, the positive side of Leo. In ancient Greece, the oak was revered as the tree sacred to Zeus, another great male figure. In Norse mythology, it represented the tree of life, which we've got there, 21, Yggdrasil. And in ancient Celtic Druidic cultures, the oak was associated with the god Dagda. It is a celebration of good fortune. If you've been in a caregiving role, this is a reminder that your sacrifices will be repaid. You have something to celebrate. An exciting opportunity will follow, and you must be ready to accept it. There you go. Sounds positive, doesn't it? So stay positive. I know we've got a while to go. We have got some time, so I'm going to pick another card. Yeah, very positive. But the 1st, the 28th, the 3rd, 13, the 21 are all positive, and the 8 and 26. However, the 1 and 4 is negative. Birthdays, door numbers, whatever you see it. And there's what would be the altar priestess. So someone's daughter has been put at the gates of hell by others. 39 adds up to 12, which is sacrifice. So the priestess, she is a challenge. Somebody is degrading themselves, have lost their self-esteem in a way, or lessening the importance of their impact on this world. They've allowed someone to dishonour them. They've failed to stand up for their beliefs, and they have the moral high ground in order to get something they want. The altar priestess warns that continuation on this path could bring you trouble, as you may be aligning yourself with lower ideas as your companions. Another message she brings is this: never sell yourself short or to the devil. And when it comes to your intuition, you're always led to your highest ground when you follow your inner guidance. An important responsibility will be brought to you when the altar priestess comes as your challenger. You are being required to be a spiritual warrior, to have courage, to be ready to respect yourself above all things. Believe in your purpose, as you're being chosen to be the embodiment of the sacred in this world. In essence, you are challenged to be the best you can be. You can do this, and Spirit is counting on you. So, absolutely fantastic. Speak soon, love and light. Bye.